Hello, my marvellous sausages. You've got to get on Destiny as soon as you can and play the final mission for this season. I'm not going to give you any spoilers at all. Just to say, it's probably the best finale I've ever played in the game. It's an amazing build-up, and there's such a great cutscene, and the mission is great, which now remains with us for the rest of the time before Lightfall drops, and it set the scene up beautifully and perfectly, and I absolutely love it. All I can tell you is get on there, play it, and you'll thoroughly enjoy it. Right, okay, now it's reset, of course, so we're going to go over all the interesting things in the Eververse. We'll have a little look at what Banshee's got. There's a god roll there this week, and we'll also have a look at what's happening with the ritual playlists and all the rewards and doodads. So first of all, let's pile on in with good old Eververse. Now, before we pile on in and have a close look at all the Bright Dust malarkeys, there was a message that started saying that all of Season 19 stuff is available for purchase, or a lot of it that hasn't been around for a while, and you can see it here. Look, there's a 30th anniversary items return, look, which is cool. We've got Season of the Seraph End's last chance to get the Season of the Seraph items there. There we go. These are just been in the store of the last few weeks, of course, but there's loads of them there. Exotic ornaments as well. Let's have a little look at these. These are the things I've been having as it's all piled on this season. So there we go. That's all for silver, of course. So there we are. Lovely. Right, next, let's get on in to see the individual silver offerings. We've got Stow the Rings emote. Let's have a look at this. Oh, look, we've got bunny ear. Oh, no, they're throwing them off. Stow the rings. So they've taken the earrings off to have a scrap. That's quite entertaining. I like that a lot. Marvellous. Okay. Ooh, we got the Arc Sparrow Surging Current. Oh, it has got little sparkles on it. Now, the ship didn't seem to. It's got it in the middle there. I would have liked it across the body a bit more, but never mind. Ooh, that sounded a bit rude, didn't it? There we are. There's your Surging Current, all Sultana. Infamous Subroutine Bundle as well. Oh, yes, Exo. Well, these are quite nice, and the Exotech Shell. These are all this season stuff. There's the Exohelion Ship. That's quite nice. And we got the Externalization Spiro as well. Nice purple booster on that as well. We have an ornament for the Lament, the Knight's Elegy, or Elegy, rather. Elegy? It's not an eel, it's an L. Stupid boy. That's very nice too. Right, let's move on to Bright Dust. Boreal Char. I really like this. Season of the Splicer, if I recognise that correctly. Now, I know it's a dark green and stuff, but it goes on things very, very well. You can see there it's on my Riptide. Look, it's got some really cool matte black, and on my helmet as well. Pick that up if you haven't got it. 300 Bright Dust, well worth it. There's a Daito capsule entrance. Really clean, that. Isn't that nice? That's great. I've got that, though, of course, but it's great. Okay, Redline Shell, Splicer. Let's have a look at that. That's massive. It looks, I don't know why, it reminds me of a pinball machine. Or a Space Invader having a kip. What else do we have here? Rolling Rulebook emote. Yes, right, okay. Oh, he's got that on his hand. Eh? Don't get it. Somebody explain that to me, what that means. I'm not down with the kids. I don't know what that means. There we are, that's cool. And let's go and look at the rest of the Bright Dust stuff as well. I've got this one, and I love it. Trailing Pyrotechnics. Ready? Ready for this? That's lovely. I do like that, yes. I wish the burning effect lasted for another 10 seconds or so, but hey-ho. Wall Sneak. Don't have this one. Oh, is he going to sneak on the wall? That's really good. Is he going to sneak along it now? Go on. That's quite entertaining. I thought he was going to do a muting wall sneak then. Well, I don't know. I'm going to hold off. I'm keeping off on the Bright Dust now, to be honest with you. Open Sky Tora. This is a Sparrow. Look at that. That's very nice indeed. That goes with my favourite ship, you know. I may purchase that as it's beautiful. Okay, we've got loads of Arc gear. We've got the Arc Light robes. So we've got the chest pieces. Oh, good. Oh, look at that. That is awesome. I mean, that is awesome. The Hunter Arc chest is called the Dynamo Current Vest, and there we are. It's not as electricity, but it's quite nicely concentrated, isn't it? They do look very good. Right, let's have a look at the Titan's Arc plate, the Thunderous Impact plate. Let's have a look at that. Ooh. That's good. Lots of crackly electricity on that one. We like that. Here we go. We've got ornaments, and this is for the Osmiomancy gloves, the Endothermia. Not Eternia, Endothermia. That's very pretty too. I do like those. They're very good. And the exotic ornament is for the Dune Marchers, Myrin's Odyssey. That's very nice. They are really nice. I'm a sucker for black and red. I really am. That's lovely. And the exotic ornament is the 8,000er for the Frosties, or the Icicles. Crampons. That's quite bland, that. Is it? Is it me, or is that a bit bland? I mean, it's okay, I suppose. Pretty good for going up a mountain. Next, we've got Tickle's Divination's Solar Astrolabe. Yes, very nice indeed, and it's got the ticking clock on it. Wow, we've got loads of great stuff here for Brightness this week. Bloody hell, that's marvellous. Uh-oh, it's the Gits. They're arriving in their pyramids, and there's a celebration of it there with that ghost projection. We've got the Capsule Gang entrance. What's the difference to that, then? Oh, it's a different colour? Is it? Different colour to the other one? Yes. We've got Guiding Light here, yes, which is quite understated, that one, really. And we've got Vex Invasion as well, which is like, you know, the QB Vexy invasion-y things. That's good. Okay, moving on to the shaders. Trinity, let's have a look at that. Oh, I've got a terrible thick clothing on for the shaders. Hang on. There we go. It does give you a bit more of an idea, but that one seems to be a cross on the cloth there. You can see it's all kind of one colour, really, with accents of green. Not too bad, that one, Trinity. Barely use it. Coppertone Patina, or Patina, which I do like. Look at the shine on the gun. That's really, really nice. And I got a big shiny helmet as well. Jungle Viper, let's have a look at that. It's green and brown and very jungly. I actually quite like that. That's quite nice. And finally, we've got 44 Steel. I remember this being really good. It's very brown on what I'm wearing there, but I bet you dollars to donuts that it goes nicely as well on harder surfaces. I can't see where the black is going there. Must be on the belt, look. Oh, there we go. You can see it's on the booties there too. It's Banshee time, kids. Let's have a look at what he's got. First of all, we've got the Crite Stasis Auto Rifle. This is an amazing auto rifle, and this is an amazing roll as well. It's got an A for popularity. A lot of people keep this one. We've got Headstone, Subsistence, Extended Mag, Fled Magwell, Hammerforged Rifling, and Full Bore. And we've got a Handling Masterwork on it as well. That is very, very, very nice indeed. I'd pick that one up if I were you. The Lunulata 4B. Again, this is another good roll. It's only a B, but still not to be sniffed at if you're after a nice Stasis bow. Adrenaline Junkie, well-rounded, Carbon Arrow Shaft, Natural Fletching, and Natural String and Agile Bowstring, and there's a Draw Time Masterwork on it too. Did I say that was a B? That's a B. Next, we've got the Snorri FR5. Kind of sounds like a character from... well, Lord of the Rings, I suppose. Reservoir Burst, Heating Up, Liquid Coils, Particle Repeater, Small Bar, and also Polygonal Rifling, and a Range Masterwork on it as well. Again, another good roll. That's a B. Excellent stuff. Then we've got this one, the Galu RR3 Sniper Rifle. Now then, this is just a C, which is rubbish by this week's standards, of course. Snapshot, Sights, Heating Up, Alloy Magazine, Flared Magwell, Polygonal Rifling, and Chambered Compensator with a Handling Masterwork. And this is our God roll, and you've got to get it, basically. We've had a Typhon here, basically every reset. This is the best one. I will just give you this advice on it. Well, let me go through it first of all, actually. It's an S tier, of course, so this is incredibly popular, kept by everyone because of the chill clip and dealing with the champions in the next season. And, of course, Impulse Amplifier as well, which improves the velocity. But I've been seeing a lot of talk about this when I did a video about these, actually. Now, these proximity grenades here, this, when they've got active, doesn't seem to trigger chill clip. I need to test that myself, but let me know in the comments if that's true or not. So if you are rolling this, you want to put the high velocity rounds on, to be perfectly honest. And then finally, we got Confined Launch, and we got Linear Compensator, and a Velocity Masterwork as well. These things are going to fire like lightning. This is excellent. You need it for Lightfall. Pick it up. And to finish on a bit of a bum note to the Taipan 4FR, this has been given an F in popularity. No one likes it at all. We got Snapshot Science, Compulsive Reloader, Particle Repeater, Projection Fuse, Polygonal Rifling, Hammerforged Rifling, and a Range Masterwork. So 3 particularly good weapons here. We've got the Crite, and we've got the Typhon is the standout, and also the Lunulata and the Snorri as well are both very good. Right, let's have a look at the Strike playlist, the Vanguard Ops playlist, or rather, we have a Void Singe this week, lovely. And the Nightfall this week is the Glassway on Europa, and we have double Nightfall rewards this week as well, which is completely excellent. And the Nightfall reward is the DFA hand cannon. Mayhem is is back in the old Crucible rotator list, and both the Pinnacle dungeon and the raid are on the Dreaming City, because we've got the Shattered Throne for the dungeon, and we've got the Last Wish raid for the Pinnacle too. And if you fancy running Legend Dares this week, we've got the Cabal, then Taken, then Crota as the final gate. And the weapons of the loot pool for Dares of Eternity are the Chroma Rush Auto Rifle, the Farewell Sidearm, the Grid Skipper Pulse Rifle, the Ignition Code Grenade Launcher, the Long Shadow Sniper Rifle, the Main Ingredient Fusion Rifle, Shattered Cipher Machine Gun, Void, nice, Sojourner's Tail Shotgun, Toil and Trouble Shotgun, the Wishbringer Shotgun, and finally the Last Dance Sidearm as well. So 2 weeks to go, I got quite a few patterns that I want to do, and a few things and the loose ends that I really need to tidy up as well. Not to mention, we had that amazing outline of where Destiny's going by Joe Blackburn, so I'm going to have a couple of videos coming up this week, I think, about that, particularly on how the seasons are going to be changing, because I found that really interesting. So tomorrow's video is going to be all about how the seasons are going to be changing next year. Very intriguing, and I think they're changing for the better. And if you do enjoy the vid, give me a like and subscribe. That would be utterly fantastic and would really help me out on the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall speak to you all again incredibly soon. Sausage out.